Alright, this is Vegeta8259 again, and today I'm not going to be doing a Gundam review or a Transformers review. I have had this model kit in my closet for like 6 months and I never did get around to building it. But the other night I was really bored, so I went ahead and snapped it together. This is the 1/100 scale Temjin from Virtual on Mars. Now, pretty much, if anybody has played a Virtual On game, you know that they are amazing. They're not quite as good if you play it on a home console. You have to play it in the arcade. There is no experience like playing Virtual On in the arcade. It's amazing. But anyway, this is the Temjin, which is pretty much the main character in Virtual On. And this kit's made by Hasegawa. They make a lot of Macross model kits, and they used to make all the Virtual On model kits, but lately Kotobukiya has started making Virtual On kits, and I'm really excited because I think Kotobukiya is going to do a really good job with them. Now, as you can see, he's only molded in, well, it looks like 3, but he's actually molded in 4 colors. This kind of a cream white color, yellow, gray, and I only have one clear blue piece on him right there for the visor. But he comes with a whole bunch of tiny little clear blue camera lenses. But they all needed to be glued on, so I didn't bother putting them on because I just wanted to snap him together to get a feel of what he's going to be like when I get around to painting him. That's the thing about Hasegawa kits. Technically, I guess this is a snap-together model kit, but it would really benefit from being glued together because, yeah, it's pretty much going to fall apart if you mess with it too much, so don't be mad at me if any of the parts fall off during the review. Alright, and I'll get out the manual here, and this is what Temjin is supposed to look like. He has a very complex color scheme. He's got red, the yellow, the blue, light blue, gray, white, all over him, all over the place. And apparently Hasegawa had no intention of anybody painting this kit because they included decals. They included this giant sheet of decals, which, I mean, look at that. You'd think that'd be enough to cover the entire kit, but it's not, because they come with another set of decals. 2 of the same sheets that are both massive. But that's not all. There's yet another sheet of decals. 3 giant sheets of water slide decals for this kit. It would literally take you all day long just to put the decals on here. But hopefully I won't be using very many of them because I'm going to try and paint as much as I can. And hopefully just use a few decals. So let's get into the articulation. He's got a little joint at the shoulder that lets it go forward and back. I'm going to have to be really careful with this kit during this review because there's no telling when he might fall apart. Oh, there goes a piece right now. I'll just take it off so I can show it to you better anyway. On his back, kind of his backpack, or between his backpacks, he's got this little CD. All the Virtual On kits have this little CD back there. I can't remember the reason, but it's back there. It's got a little clear blue piece in there, and that falls off really easy unless it's glued on. I'll just do the backpack first since it wants to come off really easily. These little parts just mount on the back here. It's pretty much just like a little thruster. These little things go in and out, and these little flaps right here kind of go up and down, and that's pretty much it. It's kind of a weird looking mech. Hajime Kotoki, who designs a lot of the Gundam mobile suits, designed all the mechs for Virtual On, so that lets you tell something about the complexity of them. His arm goes 360. The shoulder armor is separate from the shoulder joint. They go out just as far as the shoulder armor will let it, It doesn't rotate anywhere. Wait, yeah, it does. It does rotate just below the shoulder. It doesn't rotate at the elbow. The elbow joint's only got one joint in it, and it can go about 90 degrees. And the hand is just one piece, and it's on a ball joint, so it can rotate and wiggle around a bit. And the head is just on a ball joint. Very nice looking head. This model kit had a lot of pieces. I mean, the head alone was like 20 pieces. But it's very good looking. So yeah, it's got a ball joint at the waist, so he can go side to side, forward and back. And he can't rotate, but he can go about that far. Let's get these arms out of the way. The side skirts, these little tiny side skirts, just kind of move up and down a little bit. The front skirts kind of just go up and down a little bit. They don't really move that much. They're so small, there's not really a point in them moving too much. The legs have a cool feature. Let's see, they're on a ball joint, so they can go forward and back. But when you move the knee, the top of the thigh here is connected to the knee joint, so it slides out like that. I have to kind of do it carefully, kind of like Perfect Grade Wing Zero, and I'm sure some of the master grades do it as well. Oh, and this knee joint moves up with the knee armor. It can move like so. You know, this kit, while it's unpainted, just white like this, kind of reminds me of Gundam Unicorn. Let's see, the ankles are just on a ball joint. Actually, it's a double ball joint. There's a ball joint up in the leg and then a ball joint down at the foot. And the ankle armor can go forward and back. And I believe that's about it for articulation. Not quite as much as a master grade Gundam, but still pretty nice. He does come with extra hands. He comes with the extra left hand so he can salute, which is pretty nice. I always thought that was a cool pose in the game. And then he's got a extra hand with a trigger finger so he can hold his gun, which is really kind of bizarre looking. It almost reminds me of Exia's sword gun combo, except this one doesn't fold up or anything. It just stays in one piece. See, there's the handle right there where you can hold onto it. And he fires out of the end here, and he can use it as a sword. I kind of wish that they'd included the extra parts in this kit to make his little surfboard. In the game, he can like jump up and have like this little surfboard thing and fly around, almost kind of like Eureka 7. It's actually pretty cool. Virtual on MARZ is alright. I prefer the original Virtual on myself, but oh well. Well, I guess that's about it for this review. The thing about this kit is it's a really nice kit, but it's going to require a lot of work. So, if you have your heart set on this, be ready to do some gluing and painting. Like I said, I don't think I only glued about 3 or 4 parts on here, but it is snapped together, but it's definitely going to benefit from being glued together. It's going to help hold it together a lot better. And obviously there's going to be a lot of painting involved, or a lot of decaling if you have a lot of patience. So with that, I guess I'll end it here and see you guys next time.